Hello viewers, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel, and today I will discuss about 10 things you need to know as an in-house counsel. So I will start with the introduction part first of all, and a while back I wrote about how in-house lawyers can reduce stress in an otherwise pretty stressful job. So I picked the topic because it was an issue that had come up several times when speaking with an in-house lawyer. I am going to continue that trend and take up another topic that comes up frequently. The topic is imposter syndrome. So I can imagine that a lot of you reading this instantly took note and said, I know exactly what he means. Other may be thinking that I am going to discuss all those cool fake masks in the mission. So impossible movies, regardless of the different things like which side of the line you fall, it is an important topic and one worth discussing because as you will see almost everyone deals with it at some point in their career. So I also certainly did. The important thing in my opinion is recognizing what is going on when it hits and acknowledge how to escape its clutches. The addition of 10 things does just that. What is it and how do you move past it? So first of all, we will discuss about what is imposter syndrome. There are a lot of scientific descriptions I could set out, but I am not a scientist and science is hard. So no thanks. I will just give you my take on what it means. In the context of working in-house, and hope I am not crossing into the areas of unauthorized practice of psychology, if that is a thing. Basically, imposter syndrome is the fear that you are a fraud and not deserving of the job position you are in. So you have substantial doubts about your ability to handle things or a specific problem and believe that at any minute you will be exposed as a charlatan and shown the door. So for most these episodes are sporadic, but for many it is a chronic problem. In a profession that seems designed to induce stress and insecurity, throwing boards of imposter syndrome on top of the pile just feels unfair. Fortunately, there are some things you can do to minimize the worst parts of the problem. And second point is you are not alone. The most important thing to keep in mind is that you are not alone. Studies estimate that 70% of liars experience imposter syndrome to varying degrees. This means that the feeling you are to some extent normal and part of the job. You can take some comfort in the fact that feeling this way does not mean you are a failure. It means you are normal. I can recall more than a handful of times throughout my career where I felt totally inadequate for the job and had no idea how I was going to move forward. From my first year as an associate at a big law firm to being general counsel faced with massive battle company litigation. So it is not a fun feeling, but I got through it. Yet, because the syndrome is so common, that means you can almost always find someone to talk who can sympathize and help you over the hump, which is critical. And more on that is in the below section. So, perfection is impossible. At the root of many boards of imposter syndrome is the fear of screwing up, or if you do screw up, that you cannot recover and will be fired. So, these are basically the 3 points which I discussed in this video.